waiting, you know what I'm saying, to hear from me, you know what I'm saying. I've been trying to take it a day at a time, take it, you know what I'm saying, nice and slow, you know what I'm saying, upon this little mishaps, you know what I'm saying, that got me missing from the YouTube metaverse. I know y'all been hearing a lot of BS. I know it's been a lot of clowns out there doing clownish behavior, you know what I'm saying, so we just gonna, address everything, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna address everything one by one, not this whole segment. This segment right here is dedicated, you know what I'm saying, to the 60, you know what I'm saying, sex ass, being that he wants to get on this internet, you know what I'm saying, like the rest of the clowns, and put, this call is being recorded. So y'all hear where I'm at, you know what I'm saying, y'all hear the call being recorded or not. Now, what I want to get to, since I've been down, right, I've been hearing a whole lot, like y'all been hearing a whole lot. People ain't been caring, people just been running with narratives, people just grasping anything just to speak about, these dudes waking up day in and day out with fake new information. They're not caring where the information comes from. They just here to get a dollar on YouTube. Like I always tell y'all to say, you know what I'm saying, my slogan is don't care about nothing but what the text say. But in actual reality, I'm not the person that's going to trade my integrity, you know what I'm saying, or morals, you know what I'm saying, for no check. That's what we're not going to do, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to do that. So, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, I heard that this, whatever city guy, you know what I'm saying, fake 60, you know what I'm saying, by way of Sacramento, you know what I'm saying, ex-Damo, he took it upon himself when I first was arrested, you know what I'm saying, he took it upon himself to come to this internet and say that I was in jail for the demise of Big U's son, which I think, what's the guy's name? I think it's like Baby Yui or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, rest in peace to that guy, you know what I'm saying? It's ugly that any turmoil, you know what I'm saying, have to come on the internet, you know what I'm saying, and the face of a lie, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy for a guy to be banging 60s, you know what I'm saying, to put this information out there. That's how clownish these dudes is, and that's how you know these dudes don't haul from where we come from, you know what I'm saying, but these dudes are imposters, you know what I'm saying. So this is the same dude, you feel me, that is a crisis actor, you know what I'm saying, that is supposed to be paperwork on that this dude telling on people, you feel me. Now, I had, visit this situation like last year sometime, but, this dude reached out to me, you feel me, and he had got at me in my DMs and was, hey, you know what I'm saying, basically, man, get your money, man, stuff is false, and, he trying to, like, basically plead his case that if things wasn't true, so, with that, I back off the situation because I'm not a thirsty dude, you know what I'm saying, I really didn't care for the situation. I'm like, alright, he said it's not true, but the writing was on the walls the whole time. It's like the writing is on the walls with a lot of these dudes. Do not be fooled by these dudes, you know what I'm saying, I don't care what space they in, from the no jumper space to wherever. A lot of these dudes, this call is being recorded. These dudes just fraud like the dudes they follow behind. A lot of these dudes just portray themselves to be gangsters, but they're informants, you know what I'm saying? They're working, you know what I'm saying? They're continuously working, and they just trying to get people out the way, you know what I'm saying? The people that they portray themselves to be is the people that they're trying to get out the way. Now, back to this macaroni dinosaur setting ass. I'm not understanding how or why would this guy come out his mouth and say that I'm in jail for Big U's son when he knew that was not true at all. He knew this is not true, but just for the sake of life, this is what he decided to do. And I don't understand. I don't know if the 60s tapped in with this dude or not, but this dude cannot be welcome no more to you guys' community. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are not welcoming this guy to your community. I knew the first time, he flew out there, you know what I'm saying, he paid for, these extravagant cars and probably breathed a few palms and gave people some money to come hang out and stuff like that. But, that was a bad idea for you guys to let that guy come over there on your community and Brian Hurst, because look how he repay y'all.
Y'all hearing, right? Do y'all hear Jefe on a jail call? You shouldn't even be worried about this, man. You trying to say that the people from Seti Nash's hood shouldn't accept him when they're trying to say that this is what you was on. Hold up, man. This is what they're saying you was on. And you're trying to say that these guys shouldn't accept SETI as if you should be even concerned about that. I really feel like, I don't know if it's in the water out there or what. Like, y'all gotta relax. Y'all really gotta relax. This ain't the time. Straight up. This ain't the time to be trying to say who should do what and where and when. And you should be in the law library. This shit's crazy. I guarantee you he hasn't went to the law library one time. And you worried about YouTube and SETI Nash being addressed? All right. Okay.
Reports on somebody from a different community that you guys are at odds with coming out here. Excuse me. Said he was talking to me, but like I'm saying, this guy's reporting on a guy from allegedly, a rival community, you know what I'm saying, of the 60s, you know what I'm saying. Anybody y'all know, I'm pretty sure I don't have to brief y'all on the history between the 60s and the A-Trace, whatever the case may be. But this guy decided when I came to Jefe,
SETI Nash is from the rival hood of his. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, yo, Jefe gotta relax, man. All right, the police know you an A-Trade gangster. They all know you an A-Trade gangster. But right now, while you got a case, is not the time to be informing everybody about the A-Trade gangsters. Do you think a jury of 12 is going to say, oh yeah, it's cool that Jefe is with the A-Trade gangsters? Do you think that a jury is going to be briefed to say, hey yo, no matter what's going on with this case in the situation, and Jefe is with the A-Trade gangsters, and that's all good. So don't worry about Jefe being with the A-Trade gangsters. Don't look at him as a criminal because he's with the A-Trade gangsters. That's just a criminal street gang, and don't worry about that. Oh, and Jefe, I thought dude was a little bit smarter than what he's showing. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought he was a little bit smarter than what he's showing, if I'm just being real.
To say that I'm the one that killed Big U's son, when I'm also the one who also reported on this thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, not reported, that's the wrong word to say. That's what these exposures do. But I am somebody who reacted to it because, you know, it was news in LA, and based on who his father was, you know, it was kind of trending. But how do that sound? A guy that does content, a guy that has a Sienna Manners hat in the background, and a guy that's come out here from neighborhoods in the 60s, why would he fix his mouth to come out on the internet? It ain't for no sake of no content. Why would he fix his mouth to come out on the internet and say that I'm in jail for killing somebody from 60s? You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, it's going to be lit. This summer's going to be lit. It's going up. This how trash these dudes is. And, like, for real, if anybody, you know what I'm saying, telling any of you guys out there,
This call is being recorded.
who's not up the street like any gang, and dudes telling y'all, don't join gangs and stuff like that. This is a prime example why you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because the goofies that these guys allow into that community. And I'm not taking no shot at the 60s or anything like that, because I'm really hoping that he's not of these guys' community. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it was a joke, and I'm hoping that he paid, you know what I'm saying, to come over there, and I'm hoping that he's paying to rep. Because this is a bad look, and this is a black eye to the game. And dudes continuously, you know what I'm saying, show that they're goofies and that they don't care what come out their mouth. And I don't understand this coming from guys that say they're from the streets, or guys that's getting on the internet talking about they're from gangs. Like, this is the stuff of the poetic flockos, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, yo. They done manipulated the gang members to act like being in the gang is cool because they told y'all that it's not illegal to be in the gang. But they use everything you do behind the gang against you. Hold up. Like, you can't make this shit up. He's talking like the prosecutors are going to be in support of the A-Trade gangsters or any other street gang out there. This shit is wild. And Jefe doing too much talking. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Now, Flacco, I'm gonna get to him next. He's gonna be like one of my next segments, but I'm not even mad at Flacco because this is something that a Flacco would do. This is something that a Flacco would do. A Sadie Nash, this guy that thinks he's high on my, I got the bag, I'm rich rolling and this and that. Like, bro, you need to put your flag all the way down, bro. You need to put it down, you know what I'm saying? Because you are a goofy. Like, what type of member, like whether you a gangbanger or a member, like who reports this type of stuff? Like who makes this stuff up and reports this type of stuff? And I heard that guy even came out and reported something before that. So, like I said, I'm gonna get to everything one by one. You know what I'm saying? So I heard that it was something else circling around that I was in jail for a guy from Petlo's, you know what I'm saying, who happened to pass away at a taco truck the day before my arrest. So first and foremost, I heard that he took to the internet with this story. And this was what I was in jail for. And then he had the nerve to come out his mouth and say, man, how they explaining the story. If he killed this dude at a taco truck like that in cold blood, he deserved everything he got coming to him. Like, what type of dude that's saying he from a notorious gang comes out their mouth and say this type of ish? Like, you cannot make this up. And for real, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I sit here every day in this cell, you know what I'm saying, until I come back to freedom, and I just like, man, I can't understand these goofies. I cannot understand these goofies that's claiming.
Hey, yo, and Jefe, we can't understand you. I'm just being real. We can't understand you. You calling everybody else a goofy. This shit here look like it's goofy to me because you're trying to explain about cases to who? Who are you explaining this shit to? I'm just trying to catch this. You can't explain this to us and think that it's gonna like hold some credibility in the courtroom. Don't explain it to us. You got a judicial process you gotta go through. Don't worry about telling us who said this and what ain't true and what is true. What we know is true is you said you was at the scene of the crime. Why are you still talking? You should have never, ever, ever got on the phone. Never. You were supposed to go MIA, man, and let the process take course. This shit here is like an addiction. Content creation is like an addiction. These people like the content creation. They like the attention. That shit is a drug within itself. Got Jefe talking when you don't need to talk. Hey, listen. I hope somebody around you tell him be quiet because you don't need to be talking right now. And I really feel like he already did too much talking.
Communities, and these dudes' homies can't be behind them because if they are, they have to be police. And like for real, like Nas, you know, said something real controversial years ago. He said hip hop was dead, and I'm telling you, the street is dead. You know what I'm saying? The street is dead. Not that I want you to be alive.
The streets been over. Anybody out there playing the streets, you sit where you at. This is a fact. The streets been over. It's just, it take you to sitting there right now to understand that the streets is over. You didn't understand the streets was over when you was riding around outside. The streets been over. This is nothing new. But I'm telling you, you talking too much.
You got dudes claiming to be gang members or claiming to be of these communities coming to the internet reading police reports and validating police reports to be the truth, man. This shit is over with, man. Like, who does that? And a lot of these dudes claim to be hardcore dudes and they heyday. I was this and I was on that, man. You wasn't on nothing but the police, man. Like, dudes keep on saying, like, you can't hide. You can't hide. Like, what's in you? And a lot of these dudes, man, have blue and red blood, man. Blue, red, and
Let's just be real, right? Adam 22 tells everybody that he'll call the police. If something happens, he's gonna report it to the police. He's not ruining his relationship with the police. But y'all gang members go up there and sit down with it. Like, make it make sense. Y'all go sit down with Adam and he tells you that he's gonna report crimes and shit that he sees, right? But y'all go sit down with him. It's like they don't know what side they want to be on. It's either you want to be in the streets or you want to be a podcaster. You can't be both of them. You got to pick a side. But they want to play both sides of the field and think that because they say certain things that it's supposed to go that way. And don't nobody care about what niggas is saying about in the streets. Nigga, the streets don't run YouTube. It's content for niggas on YouTube. Don't nobody care if you make it out the streets, if you go to jail. Don't nobody care about that shit on YouTube. That's a personal decision that you make with your life. It don't affect nobody else's life if you go to jail for a long time. This is what niggas got to start understanding. It doesn't affect nobody else's in the world but your life. You expecting people to care about the streets, and don't nobody care about the streets. Streets is a failure mission. Straight up. A lot of these dudes got it confused out here. Don't nobody care about no streets. It's something to talk about. You want to be in the streets and think you going to survive on the internet, it'll never happen.
white blood police lights, man. So that's just something I wanted to speak on. And, you know, to the dudes out there from 60s that's really out that community, man, I hope y'all really reprimand this dude, man. I hope y'all really tell this dude to keep y'all set out his mouth because...
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Did Jefe just say that somebody from the 60s needs to reprimand Seti Nash? Come on, man. On a jail phone call? Come on, man. You locked up right now because they're trying to say y'all reprimanded this guy. And you're saying that somebody needs to reprimand Seti Nash? Hey, yo, Ant, shut up, man. Shut up. Is somebody from 8 Trade Gangsters gonna tell Ant Jefe to shut up? Is somebody, can somebody relate a message and tell him shut up? What is you doing? Why is you addressing Seti Nash? Seti Nash ain't in jail. We know Seti Nash is a fake member. Everybody knows that. Seti Nash getting his money. You addressing him and saying that he need to be reprimanded, man. Hey, listen. All right. Don't say I ain't say it. Just don't say I ain't say it. If I can understand this shit. You think that the people that do this for a living, they do this for a living. Prosecutors do this shit for a living. You think they're not gonna pick that out? Huh? Oh, man. Hey, man. That shit crazy, man. I don't know what it is out there, man. Damn. The fame and attention got jokers out there not understanding how to be quiet when they got a case. Hey, just be quiet. You got a case, nigga. You cased up deep in court. What is you worried about trying to address niggas for? Ah, man. It's looking bad. I ain't gonna hold you. It's looking bad.
He don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? He don't deserve no backing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or everything. Y'all just need to tell him to continue doing his job as a reporter and as a crisis actor. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he's good at. You know what I'm saying? But got the nerve to have Seattle Mental head to the background as if he's from this community and he's this high-ranking member or something like that. Just the way these dudes talk. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got to say about this dude. You know what I'm saying? Straight from... Y'all know what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. There's been a lot of fraud activity and behavior on this net as of recently. And like I said, we're going to come day by day to address everything. Again, you know, I'm not the guy in jail for big use murder. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anything to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I was nowhere in the area when that thing happened. And as I said, when that first happened, I am a guy who, you know what I'm saying, reacted to it. You know what I'm saying? Probably reacted to like 3 different segments of that. So, you know, it's just...
Yo, why are you telling us that, bro? Why are you telling us what you didn't do and where you was at and when you pulled up? And come on, man. Yo, this what they do? Ah, man. It's what they do? I know the prosecutors gotta love you niggas out there. Straight up. They gotta love you niggas. I ain't even gonna lie. They got to. Straight up. The internet is making it easy for the cases, but I know the prosecutors gotta love you niggas. They got to. Cause y'all all do the same shit. Y'all all do the same shit. Y'all all do the same exact shit. Go to the internet and talk about the cases. This shit crazy. There's no way that I would be talking about my case and my life is on the line. My stomach would be messed up right now. Straight up. My stomach would be in knots. I'm not talking to you niggas. Straight up. I want to focus on how can I beat the case, not how I can give the general public an explanation about what's being said about me. Yo, this shit, some other shit. Yo, hey, listen. I'm glad my days in the street is over. I'm glad. Hey, man. I'm going to talk about shit, report on shit, whatever. But I'm glad my days in the streets is over. Yeah, I'll never, ever, ever go back to the streets ever, ever again in my life. I'm listening to these niggas, man. These niggas got the mind of a goldfish. And then you got niggas out there that support this shit. You got niggas out there that act like he not saying nothing wrong. Nigga, hold up. You on the jail phone telling the nigga that y'all need to reprimand that nigga. You trying to give an order to the other side. Hold up. Nigga, just shut up. Zip it. Quiet. Don't talk. Crazy.
Funny though, and that was just crazy, you know, when I heard that. And I'm not gonna say that, oh, I can't believe he did that, because like I said, the right is on the wall. You feel me? Like, he's a crisis actor. You know what I'm saying? His own paperwork. He's an ex-blood. You know, his brother in this situation, I don't think this is any hate, man. It's just the proof of the pudding, you know what I'm saying? Just how dudes moving. Dudes can make their mouth say anything, you know what I'm saying? And dudes' actions is proven worthy of the things that their mouth is saying, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, again, it's ugly that Big Big family has to go through this, and they had to hear that, and this had to come up again, or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure his family already mourning the death. The father's already in jail fighting his case, and then you got buffoons that's claiming their community coming out talking about that. I am the one responsible for what happened. With that being said, y'all already know we gonna conclude this there, man. It's your boy Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. And press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. And like I said, man, there's more on the way. Stay tapped in with the channel. We got more content. We addressing everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
This call is being recorded.
Wow.
Please press 1.
Hey, yo. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Like, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Ah, man. I don't know what's going on out there, man. I don't know what's going on out there, man. Damn. This shit bad. I see why Wack do what he do, though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I gotta keep it a buck. I see why Wack do what he do to the niggas that out there. This shit is crazy. I see why Wack do what he do. Look what the hell he got to work with. You got easy work. It's easy work. It's easy work out there. Yeah, it's easy. We know Wack is them people. So if you got these jokers talking like this, it's a good target for Wack. Why would the feds ever go against what Wack's doing? He's always going to be able to get the niggas out there. Always. That shit wild. C. Brown, appreciate the super chat, bro. Yo, this shit wild. It's crazy. Now, and Jefe ain't talking too much, right? But also, I'm going to say this, and I'm sure Aunt Jefe doesn't know this. I know he don't know this, right? When you locked up, you can't run a business from jail. You got to sign power of attorney and everything over to somebody. What Aunt Jefe's doing, right? He can't do it. And I'm just giving people the game because I've been there. I got locked up. I had a dump truck company. You can't run your company from jail. And we know that's his company. You can't do it. They're going to shut it down. Straight up. I'm glad the Bay is 6 hours away from LA. I bet. I bet you glad. Hey, yo. This shit crazy. I'm giving out free game. You can't run your business from jail. It's against all rules. When you get locked up, you cannot run a business. You got to sign everything over to somebody else. Everything. This is all across the world. This is a fact. Niggas don't understand this shit. I know Jefe don't understand. He's supposed to fall back. Focus. What, could end up happening, he could end up losing his channel. Straight up. He could end up losing his damn channel on some real shit. They gonna let him go for a second so he can get comfortable and talk. It gets them information that they gonna use against him. Man, I guess, you know, niggas gotta learn the hard way. When you get locked up, man, it's crazy because he think explaining shit to the people out here means something. We don't care. I gotta be real. Niggas is gonna listen, but nigga, you gotta sit in jail, not us.